before I got married, I was looking for the perfect wedding shoes, and I found them just on a website, and they were called Nafsika. So what does that mean? What does that name actually mean? And I looked it up, and Nafsika is a Greek female name, and it means burner of ships. And I thought about that. That's a bit strange. What does that mean? And I looked up burning the ships, and it's something that sometimes Navy commanders would do if they reached a shore, a new place, and they were making a commitment to stay there, to do what they were going to do there in that new land, and they would literally burn their own fleet. And there's some famous instances of that in history. But I really love the image because it's like going forward into this new thing, and we are literally going to be getting rid of all traces of the previous. And I loved that when I was going into this wedding scenario because it was like my shoes had that name, burner of ships. And to be brief, we had a long story before we really got married. We had a broken engagement, we had a long relationship that actually there was a separation before we got back together. And I really had to decide to burn the ships of the old things that had gone before, even between us, and also any toxic things that we had kind of maybe patterns that had come into the relationship that were unhelpful from the past, from each of our separate histories and relationship histories and the rest of it. So, any shame, any trauma, any sort of just bad habits, any generational things that might not have been helpful for our future. And that was really important. And I went through some trauma therapy during the separation, which I'm so grateful for now because it really did set us up for a better future. So, I wonder what ships you might need to burn in your own life. It might not be something as dramatic as you're going into a wedding situation or a new life completely that you need to kind of move on from the former things. It says in the Bible in Isaiah 43, forget the former things uh, because God is doing a new thing in your life. And it might just be as simple as a habit that you want to break away from and you want to make a real clean break from that thing.